You should play with them, not with me. Never with me. Better not waste my breath, y'all obsolete. Who? I might burn that bridge, got all I need.
All right, Mike. So, I've interviewed you before, but I didn't have these set of questions. So this is going to be fun. So your Mount Rushmore for you as a player, who will be your Mount Rushmore at your position? I know you play multiple positions, so we're going to make it fun. We're going to do second base.
Second base. Oh, man. This is good. Mount Rushmore before.
Just anytime you can put guys out there.
Yeah. I'm used to the Mount Rushmore of basketball. That's the question I keep hearing right now. But I'll do second baseman. I would say Rogers Hornsby, Jackie Robinson. There's an obvious Roberto Alomar. Man.
You don't have to be modest. You can put yourself in there. I think
No, I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. It's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Craig Biggio.
I like that. So, just looking at this team's future. I mean, obviously, when you played, we had opportunities to compete in the World Series at the highest level. But when you look at the potential of the team and the focus on pitching, you see guys like they draft Jack, they draft Kumar, they bring in Degrom. What do you see in the potential of this team?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the potential is limitless, and I've never seen our organization do this in terms of acquiring that much talent over the course of an offseason. So I think it raises the game. The bar gets raised. Whenever you have a really good team, the players find a way to raise the bar. So our young pitchers right now see who we brought in. They see Jacob Degrom, the best pitcher in baseball. They see Nathan Eovaldi. They see the guys we brought in, and they now know that in order to compete at that level, I have to be productive. So now it's at a point now where you get what you earn.
I like that. So when you look at like the signings, we talk about Degrom, we talk about Eovaldi, and even last year with Seager Simeon. It seems like this team has a focus. It seems like a lot of it is just that they want to get the guys. They want to get the blue chip guys, and you talked about that. The Degrom, when they signed Degrom, how was that for you just thinking about that? Because I know during your time, we had great pitchers, but it wasn't like a thing where we were out there getting the best guy. We got some of the great players, but in your opinion, what was that for you?
Yeah, when we made our first World Series run, we went and got Cliff Lee at the All-Star break. At the time, Cliff was definitely one of the top 5 pitchers in the game. But we knew we only had him for a half. We knew we had to make something happen during that half to capitalize on it because he was about to go into free agency. Well, this one's been kind of flipped with DeGrom. We get him at the beginning of his contract, and we get him for 5 seasons. So you look at a guy who's in that kind of shape with that kind of stuff, and who really, really wanted to be here. I mean, he earmarked this place from the beginning, and we knew it. So, again, the potential is really limitless here.
One thing about, baseball now, especially in today's game, players are playing multiple positions. Like I said earlier, you got to play multiple positions. Is there any player in baseball right now that reminds you of Michael Young?
Man, I really don't know. It's kind of tough to say. I think that right now I can't think of one player that reminds me of me, honestly. And I don't mean to say that it's just kind of hard. I really appreciate players for who they are. I don't think I've ever seen an era with this much talent. You look at who is playing this game right now, and not only that, but it really has become a global game. You have players from the States, players from Asia, players from Latin America, and they're all combining to make this game global, which is exactly what we need in order to grow it. So from a fan's perspective and from a former player's perspective, I'm extremely proud of what this game has become.
I love it. So baseball movies. Say Michael Young, they want to cast Michael Young in a baseball movie. Who would play Michael Young in a baseball movie?
The ugliest dude out there would probably play me. That's a good one. I'd want someone to be kind of funny, but I would say Will Ferrell, but he don't look like a baseball player very much. So,
he played baseball. You saw it.
Good.
He did the. Was it the minor league thing? He did the few. Yeah, he played
Perfect.
a couple. Like all 30 teams.
I'm gonna go with him. He'd probably clean up and make it seem a lot more fun than it really was in the minor leagues.
I like that. So a few more questions. So back to baseball movies. What is Michael Young's favorite baseball movie of all time?
Bull Durham. My favorite of all time.
I love that. All right. And the last question. So MLB The Show, the video game.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you get asked about this a lot. But seeing yourself on the game, even after you're playing, and you're getting these what they call Diamond Dynasty cards, legendary cards. To see yourself, I don't know if you've seen yourself, how you look on the game, it's almost borderline realistic. What are your thoughts on that that a video game, even after you're playing, is embracing you as a player?
It's an incredible honor, really. My boys play that game, so to be able to kind of see it is is a trip for me. There are pretty rare times in my post-playing career where I really kind of sit back and think about my time as a player. Time kind of marches on, and I've kind of like entered a new phase of my life. But to see that and bring back all the memories of what it was like to play, the guys I played with, the fan base I played in front of, it brings back a ton of great memories for sure.
Everybody, this is Rangers legend, and I think, in my opinion, baseball legend, Michael Young. Mike, appreciate your time, and we'll be talking again soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
You should play with them, not with me. Never with me. Better not waste my breath, y'all obsolete. Who? I might burn that bridge, got